Hello everyone and welcome to the Arden Report. Today we are talking about the possible second Wagner coup. Now before we get into this video, I apologize if I'm speaking a bit too low. It's currently night where I am at and got neighbors sleeping. Gotta be a bit quiet. However, we are talking about a chance for a second Wagner coup per this leading Kremlin investigator. He said, first off, the problems with Putin and Wagner are not over. That's clearly obvious. I mean, if the thing was not staged, I heard many people saying it was staged, and I'm kind of 50-50 on that because it seemed like it could have been staged. It seemed like it was something Russia would do to send Wagner to Belarus to invade Poland or to do a northern invasion again into Ukraine. However, if it was a true thing and it really happened, I don't think Putin would just get over it easily. And he's told Financial Times that the Wagner boss, Yevgeny Prigozhin, could launch another coup against the Kremlin. He said he predicted before this in January that Wagner was going to launch a coup. He did not specify what month, but he did say Wagner was going to launch another coup. And as we all know, after the botched Wagner attempt on June 23rd, they signed the deal with Putin, went to Belarus and all that. However, if I'm pronouncing his name right, Grozny, that's Goozez, so I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that right, said that Putin had called Prigozhin a traitor, but had left Prigozhin on home, which is unlike Russia's usual treatment of traitors. He then went on to say, this is his exact wording, Putin went on TV and called Prigozhin a traitor. Everyone knows what they do with traitors, and Putin hasn't done that. He wants to see him dead. He can't do that yet. In 6 months, Prigozhin will either be dead or there will be a second coup. Okay, this per Russian investigator. Of course, I'm probably butchering his last name, but Grozny? Let's just call him that. I'm not good at pronouncing Russian names. I'm sorry to everybody for that. He said the next coup will be led by Russian elite unhappy with the state of the war in Ukraine. So as we know, Russia is, well, throughout the whole war in Ukraine, getting pretty beat up. They've gotten some major victories, but not on a major scale such as Mariupol and the recent capturing of Bakhmut. However, Ukraine is already trying to take Bakhmut, and the counteroffensive is beginning to actually move forward. So by this time I should have a video about that, but if I don't, just wait for it. I'm making a video about the counteroffensive finally moving forward. However, he said the elites may not speak it now because they are in a prisoner's dilemma. Not sure what he means by that exactly, but he did suggest that reversal of fortunes on the front line could be the ultimate trigger. So for now, Russia's been doing pretty good. We've seen Bradley Square, we've seen Shoigu go to the front lines and look at Western destroyed vehicles. We've seen Leopard tanks being destroyed. So it's going pretty good for the Russians. They're holding out pretty good. But now, since the Ukrainian advances are getting a bit more serious, turn in that could mean that Prigozhin and the elites get mad enough to launch a second coup, and this could topple the Russian regime as we know it. Again, these are his words. I don't think any part of the elite, except in the military industry, sees any sense for them in this war. But they are not speaking out because it's a prisoner's dilemma. They don't want to be the first ones to move or the only ones. So in Prigozhin's coup, he called for Russian elites and Russians to kind of rise up, and that didn't really happen. So that could have been a reason he was ready to sign a deal quick, because he was like the only one doing this. It could go one of two ways. Either the prisoner's dilemma can be broken, or they will just get rid of him through a better coordinated coup. You don't have that yet among the oligarchs or with any of the ministries or FSB. Other triggers could happen, say reversal of fortune on the front lines. So we're talking about a second Wagner coup that could happen. Not only that, the elites may be joining him, and he mentioned the FSB and other ministries. He was not quite specific on that. So we'll keep you guys updated. That's all we have for you guys right now. Second Wagner coup could be happening. He said in 6 months, either another coup will happen or Prigozhin will be dead. So it's going to take some time. However, if reversals on the battle plan changes, and this is one thing I wanted to point out, they don't see any sense in them being in the war. So this could mean a withdrawal of Russian troops from the Ukraine if the coup succeeds, if there is a coup indeed, and if this info is correct. I did post videos about the Wagner coup when it happened. It's just that YouTube thought I was trying to promote them as a terrorist organization, and I wasn't at all. So first, YouTube, please don't demonetize the video. Strike my channel. Secondly, yeah, that's why those videos aren't up there. I had to take them down because I didn't want to get struck by YouTube and demonetized. So guys, thank you for watching till the end, and I'll catch you guys on the next Arden Report. That's all we have for you guys today. See ya.